Yeah, this is the thing, and I don't think anyone's got the patience.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen anyone get angry at meditation.
Hello and welcome to Pottering. Thank you for joining me here in my garden. Pottering, we're now on our third series. Can you believe it? I thought we'd kickstart the new series off here next to my Pinky Winky. That's a hydrangea for those of you who are listening and not watching. This Pinky Winky is so beautiful. It was a gift from the fabulous gardener, Jamie Butterworth. And if you're not familiar with his work, I very much recommend you check him out. And this plant, I think, is so stunning. It starts off white and then it fades to pink. It's sort of really lovely dusky pink. And it comes in this conical shape. So it feels very grand, like something out of a fairy tale or something. It's really beautiful. So I thought this would be a flamboyant way to start the new series. Yes, Series 3. Can you believe it? And my first guest this week, and by the way, this series has got so many great guests coming up. You're going to absolutely love it. And I always say it, but I've just tried to bring people I really care about into the garden and showcase them off, because I do think we're all at our best when we're in nature. And my first guest is my old friend, Jake Lambert, who is a brilliant stand-up comedian. We have worked together over the years. I've known him for so long. He supported me on tour. And then I had to stop him supporting me on tour because he got a bit too good. And we wrote together on various things. And I'm so pleased for him. He's doing so well at the moment. And his online presence is just massive all around the world. And people just love him. He's eccentric, as am I. And I think maybe that's why we get on. He's eccentric in his own way. And he's just a truly brilliant human being. So I'm so thrilled. He's our first guest on this week's Pottering. Well, welcome to Pottering. Well, welcome. That sounds like too many wells, doesn't it?
Hopefully it distracts people from the fact that I was scratching my nose as you started the show.
Were you scratching your nose,
I was just
Jake?
doing that.
Oh,
then
I always
didn't
do
realise
that.
we were about to go, and then you started saying welcome, and I was like,
Oh, don't
I
worry
think it was
about
some ice had run down off my forehead onto my nose.
So, just to introduce anyone who's just joined us, welcome to Pottering, with you since 2025, where I bring my friends into my garden and we have a lovely time, because I always think people are at their best when they're amongst nature. However,
However,
you, Jake Lambert, old friend of mine, very, very well-known comedian around the world. This is the bell that tolls. This is for whom the bell doth toll.
wow.
This is the comedian bell.
This is lovely. It's like heavenly, isn't it?
I like to think so, actually, Jake. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, it's really nice. How often does that go off? Every hour?
Typically.
Yeah. One of those. Yeah, it really goes. Yeah.
That's the thing with 11 o'clock. It's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, it
for
is.
the dingers.
Yeah, second biggest.
It's second biggest, yeah. It's not a 24-hour clock, thank goodness. Otherwise, midnight would be very loud.
I do love the idea that you live by a graveyard. They're one of my favourite outdoor spaces.
They are fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah, and
Go
I think
on,
people think you'd be in like a goth state, but no, they're just really lovely.
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
And I always think they're they are a form of garden, of course, but I always think they have a lovely air about them. And I think there's something about putting people in them that's important. Like, that's how I'd like to be laid to rest.
Well, my dad was saying this the other day, that we were talking about what to do with them when they die. And
What to do with him? What to do with who?
His body.
His body,
my dad. And because my mum was like, cremate me. And
Yeah.
then my dad was like, I want to be buried.
Wait till you die first.
and my dad said be buried, because he's like, what if that's what you're supposed to do? That you come part of the earth and that's how you come back again. My dad's become quite spiritual.
I think it comes to all of us, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you hit like when 70 comes, maybe that's what does it.
Yes, yeah. I think we all end up getting a bit more mindful of those things.
Yeah.
But I think, it's horses for courses, isn't it? I mean, not literally. But
what would you have?
both. I'd be put underground and then cremated.
And then cremated.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Blowtorch down
Just
there with a pole.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I want to be, like a sort of like a sort of barbecue you might find on a Greek island.
Well, to bring us back to the bag of ice, I think you'd find that I am better off being buried because I'm not good hot.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is to our listeners. Jake has, when you arrived, you said you were worried about being a bit puffy.
Puffy in the face, and I don't know if is that a heat thing? Does the heat do that?
Might do, yeah. Or
Hydration. If you're dehydrated.
Or if you had too much salt.
I did have a poke bowl last night, and it has a lot of soy sauce in it.
Oh, that'll be it. That'll be it.
That.
Anyone enjoyed that. Do you think a Pokeballs made you puffy?
It's got the soy and the sesame and the sauce.
Oh, that
soy
is
sauce would
salty.
do it. Yeah, and
Soy
also you've got
sauce.
a big bottle of Kikkoman in there.
You're welcome. You can have some if you like.
Thank
I
you.
have a tablespoon of it every night. That's why I'm so bloated. But you said you might benefit from some ice, and then we provided you with it, which I'm glad we did. And you said, "Oh, I should put it away before we start filming." And I thought, no, it's part of the charm.
Let them see the real you.
Yeah, I think for once, let people see behind
the
mask, your boyish mask. Because again, the other thing about you is that you have always looked very boyish. We've worked together for a long time. You supported me on tours. We've written together. We've done lots of things together. And you've never looked any different. You've always looked like, well, I don't want to steal your line, but you've always looked like a small boy.
I don't know if I've ever said that, actually.
Have you? I don't said something along those lines, though, didn't you?
Probably. Oh, yeah, when I used to go out, I used to say it was like we expected an adult or something.
Something like that. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where it's come from. Quite a stress-free life, maybe.
Well, the stresses, though, that you have, I think.
Well, yeah, but I deal with them very quickly.
Ice.
Like, yeah, get me
ice.
a bag of ice.
Get me ice. Now. Put it on ice.
Yeah, so I think... And I'm careful what I eat.
You are very careful with what you eat.
Yeah, but I always looked young. My mum used to not like it at school because we went to school together, but she would say when I got...
How old are you? Went to school with your own mother.
Although she did actually, when I started primary school, she did leave her job to go and work there because she was worried about me being there on my own.
Oh.
So she worked on the reception desk.
Hang on, but being there on your own?
Like, without her.
That's lovely. Would you like this with your sister?
No, 2 older sisters, and they were fine. In fact, what happened was... My eldest sister, she could sort of look after herself that when I joined secondary school, my mum didn't get a job there. When I joined secondary school, I was in year 7. My eldest sister, had already left the school.
She was so hard.
Probably, they would have liked that, but she'd also aged out of it.
Okay.
But I think it was closed a few times to them just going, maybe she shouldn't be here.
Oh, right.
And then some boys, older boys, took me and my friends football. And I went to get it back, and the boy moved it away. Then his friend said, "Give it back, don't you know who that is?" And he said, "Who?" And he went, "That's Claire Lambert's brother." And he went, "Oh, sorry." So I don't know what she did.
Claire Lambert.
Yeah. So
no messing with her. Does that still carry currency?
Claire
Lambert?
No, I've never tried that against a heckler.
I'm actually Claire Lambert's brother.
Claire Lambert's brother. But yeah, so she protected me after she'd left.
Wow.
But my mum got a job at the primary school.
Just because you were her baby boy and she wanted to protect you.
Exactly that, yeah.
And you've always looked boyish, so I suppose that would attract...
That's what she didn't used to like then. When I started to get older, like 15, I still looked young. I had my friends, all my friends, Sean, Tom and Chris, Simon, they all looked older.
Sean, Tom, Chris and Simon.
Chris was younger.
Oh, but he looked older.
Yeah. And my mum said she never liked it because the teachers... I think it was once she heard a teacher say to Chris something along the lines of, "Chris, you should know better." And she was like, "He shouldn't. He's younger. He just looks older and they treat him differently and you get away with it."
But he would have been getting into the pubs and clubs while you were not able.
All my friends would start going when we were 16. They were like, "Honestly, they don't ID." And I was like, "I don't think you realise how young I look." I didn't even try. Also, I didn't really want to go.
Same.
They were going to the pub and I was still into like Pokemon.
Pokeballs.
Pokeballs!
Oh, I see, yeah. But who's laughing now, really? Well, not them. They're too scared of their laughter lines. So have they continued that accelerated aging?
No, Tom looks good. Sean I've not seen for a while.
Different Tom, by the way. It's not just...
different Tom, sorry, yeah, Tom
Sean,
Wakefield.
you've not seen in a while?
Tom looks... I've just splashed you with some ice. Sorry, you got water.
Suddenly my knee feels much younger.
This suit is lovely. We complimented it, didn't we?
Oh, thank you, Seersucker. Seersucker. That was your joke, actually.
Complimented suit, yeah. It's no, it's lovely. It feels like good in the summer.
It has been a great friend this summer, actually. I've worn it a lot. It's quite loose-fitting. And it's actually elasticated waisted. There's the controversy.
What, for you?
Yeah.
What's no belt on that?
No belt.
Is there even belt holes?
No, nothing. I don't think. No, there are belt holes, but I don't like a belt with a suit. But it has.
You're not supposed to, are you? Yes.
I would say no.
Yeah.
Interrupts the line. But that's just me, you know.
And suggest that you haven't got a suit that fits you perfectly.
Well,
You're sort of
indeed.
showing people,
And
this isn't fitting me.
and
I've lost weight.
And the way to hold up a pair of trousers is much better with braces.
I can never get on with the braces.
Well, then men don't always like braces. I think they find them too fussy.
Yes.
But a belt's somehow not fussy, even though it draws you in across your middle.
Yeah, I might get rid of the belt.
Well, I'd say a proper brace as well, not one that's clip-on, because the clip-on ones can slide off sometimes. I find they lose.
Is it the ones that sort of have the like
Belt,
a tuxedo?
the buttons?
The button ones that
Yeah,
go
they're
in.
the nicer ones. I think they sit better. I think that's what I think. I'm not here to tell people what to do, but I have benefited from a lighter suit. That I will say.
Yes, yeah, but you look great.
Well, thank you for saying
You
that.
look lovely. I don't think you've aged since we've met. But then again, if I went back and looked at the photos, maybe I'd think differently. But
Well, I think it's when you're bald. Bald don't crack.
Right. What's one that would rhyme for that? Bald don't old.
Bald don't old. That's it. Bald don't old. Yeah.
Love that, yeah.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bald don't old. I think because you don't have any
that.
kind of like receding hairline or anything to go grey or anything.
Yeah.
You just. But I mean, I do look older, and I mean, if I'm looking younger, it's only because of the excessive salt that I've had puffs out my face to smooth it over.
You look great.
Oh, well,
I
thank
will
you
say.
for saying that.
We've travelled loads together. We did the Highland tour. Do you remember?
I was thinking about it just
2018?
the other day.
Yeah.
Because we had this amazing weather. It was
Oh,
like it's
my
been this
goodness.
summer. It was like being in Lake Garda or something, going around all the locks.
I love Lake Garda.
There you go.
Yeah,
I love
what
the
made you say
locks.
Lake Garda?
I don't know, I just think of it as a hot place with lakes.
Yep, that does it.
And not Lake Como. I don't know why I didn't say Lake Como.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised by.
Yeah, I don't. I think because Lake Garda is easier to say. Lake Como might not register immediately.
Have you been to both?
Neither.
Oh, okay.
Only in my dreams. But I've looked up hotels to go to.
I stayed in a place in Lake Como. And
Lake Como?
Lake Como. I went to Lake Garda for a wedding.
Oh.
Lake Como for a not wedding. And we got there at night and we were staying in an Airbnb apartment. So what happened was I got up for a wee in the night because it was dark when we got there. I hadn't seen the lake yet.
Oh.
So at about 5 a.m. I got up for a wee and I was starstruck by a lake.
I love that.
Oh, it was, we kept the doors, the shutter things open. So when I came out of the bedroom, you could just see straight ahead of me through the window, see the lake. Oh,
stunning.
my goodness. Wow.
Stunning.
Yeah. I've never been starstruck in my life.
But by a lake you were?
By a lake, yeah.
Oh, I like that,
Famous
Jake.
lake.
Famous lake.
Yeah. Actually, the only other time I've been starstruck is again in Italy when I saw the Colosseum when I came out of the metro.
Oh, yeah.
Starstruck by a building.
Oh, I know what you mean. You just turn a corner and it's there.
It's there.
My tip for going to Rome as well is go at night time.
Right.
Because in the day, it'll be like twice as hot as it is here now. You'll have 8 billion tourists everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You go at night, they all go to sleep. So you have the place
Just
yourself.
get to
And it's
wander
all
around.
lit up and you just turn a corner and you're like, oh, there's the Forum.
That's
there's the
lovely.
typewriter. Oh, there's the Colosseum.
I've not
like
been
that.
since, I've not been for, it was 20 years ago.
Why have you left it so long? It's the Eternal
seen
City,
it.
it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. It's, 20 years. It's not much when you think about Rome, is it? It's been there for a long time. There's a bee behind me.
Is it bothering you?
No, I recently found out that if the bees die, we die. Did you know this?
Is it like when the ravens leave the tower?
Probably not. I think this one probably is real.
Is real? When the bees die, we die. Couldn't we just pollinate them things ourselves?
Probably, actually, yeah. But
I'm sure there's like a little buzzy little, like in that film.
the bee movie.
No, bee movie. If only that was it. There should be, there's
My Girl.
No, but similar era about the little robotic little bugs. Batteries not included.
Batteries not included.
That's it.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Great reference.
Well, no, but I mean, not as good as B movie. They should have called it that. They should have called it that. Yeah, they could do like traffic cameras as well.
Right, you're so right. We could just do it ourselves now.
Yeah.
But this book I listened to was probably about 20 years ago as well. So,
It was all a big year for you, that wasn't it?
yeah, well, I listened to it recently, but I think it was written a while ago.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, it probably aged.
Not like you.
Like me. Thank you. This is lovely stuff. And what I'm happy about is we haven't talked too much about gardening because I would crumble under any sort of questioning.
Don't worry. We're very loosely gardening. We're just about
just
being
in a
in the
garden.
garden. We're just
Yeah.
about being in the garden. We do reference gardening a bit.
Right.
We're here because, I like to say that, and I've always said this since we started this in 2025, that people are at their best when they're in the garden, in nature.
Right.
So it's just nice I just like to bring people into my garden as much as I can.
And it's definitely not because of that statue and making it tax deductible.
No, it's not. I did not put that on the tax return. I should have done, I think, because the amount of material I've got out of it. But and people often say like, "Oh, don't worry,
is that a bee or a wasp?"
It's just a bee. Don't worry, just a little buzzy bee. It's
getting very close.
It's just on. I think it's near your ear, so it feels.
Why is it doing that?
Just swipe it away.
Oh, I hit
That's
it.
it.
Is it gone?
No, but don't. I think.
Oh my God, it's back. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness! I haven't seen someone so stressed by a bee or wasp since my brother.
I'm not good at nature.
My brother started to eat outside when he was about 11. You know that excitement of eating outside in the summer, and then a wasp would always find him.
Oh my God, last.
Do you want to light a candle?
Not
because you killed it. To keep it away.
Yeah. I found if you burn coffee, flies and that don't like the smell of burnt coffee.
Strangely, that was my experience when I stayed by a lake.
Right.
When we stayed by a lake in Austria, they had a surfeit of wasps everywhere. You came down for breakfast in this amazing balcony, overlooked the entire lake and the mountains behind it. You would have loved it. You wouldn't have been.
I would have been.
You would have been crying.
Well, I've heard of it though. To be starstruck. What's it called? What's the lake?
Würschel.
No.
Just outside Salzburg.
Oh, I've heard of that.
So just outside Salzburg, and beautiful. But you'd sit down to enjoy this wonderful view, and then you'd be attacked by wasps, and they were burning coffee to try and get rid of them. How interesting!
Yes, that's what does it. And I think we think that when we're thinking about going on holiday and being in like this, like paradise, we forget that no matter how much money you pay, wasps and flies will be there.
Mosquitoes and things. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, and I think sometimes a simple holiday is what it's all about.
Yeah. Walk to the end of your garden.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. Sometimes I come and live down here.
It's lovely.
Parasol.
With your Crocs,
my
your
Crocs on.
personalised button on your Croc.
Oh yes, Alf got me that. Yes,
That's lovely.
It's cute, isn't
Can
it?
other people buy this? Are you doing
We
merch?
should do as merch as that. Actually, we might start doing some hats.
Right. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
But,
watering cans.
Watering cans would be good. Yes, we've thought of that already. And
Or tomato seeds. You could do lots of stuff like that.
oh yes, that's also on the list. How are you doing with your ice?
Yeah,
Is it
would you
melting?
like some? It's
No,
probably-
it's okay. You keep going. I don't actually get.
It's not 12, is it?
No, it's every quarter hour.
Really?
And do you know what? When you live here, you don't notice it.
Right. Yeah. I used to live at the end of a train track.
And you don't.
No, I
hear?
didn't. The train track was at the end of the garden where I lived.
I did think that, like the end of a train
track.
track, just trains constantly. You have a station, you mean?
Station. The trains were at the end of the garden.
Oh yeah.
And my friends would come over to stay, and they would wake up in the night. I was straight through it.
Straight out.
It's amazing how quickly you learn.
Isn't it funny?
But you could use that for meditation because don't they do that with, like Buddhism, that they do like a every 5 minutes to bring you back to the present?
Oh, is
that's
that
what
why?
they do. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've never been very good at meditation. Can you do it?
Yeah, I do it for 20 minutes at a time.
Right.
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day I'll just lay there for 20 minutes.
You don't fall asleep?
Silence. No. I've managed to train myself to not. So you just let your mind think, and then every time it feels like it's drifting too much, bring it back.
Bring it back to what though?
Sort of where you are now.
But what? So like if you're in
Your bedroom.
In the bedroom, you just like, I'm in the bedroom.
Yeah, I'm in the bedroom. Here I am. And then you go off again, and you go somewhere, and then you go, oh, come back again. It's really nice.
Yeah, I get annoyed with myself because I'm like, well, what is this? I'm in the bedroom. I'm not in the bedroom all the time.
Oh yeah. I think maybe it sounds like you need it, but you need someone to teach you better how to do it.
Yeah, this is the thing, and I don't think anyone's got the patience.
Yeah. I've never seen anyone get angry at meditation.
Yes, that's true, I suppose.
Yeah, and you went from sort of 0 to 100 on it quite quickly as well.
Yeah, I know. I kind of hate it. It's the one thing I feel really angry about.
Yeah, very passionate. You folded your arms.
Yeah, my body language changed.
There's some ice.
Yeah, maybe I need that ice, you know.
This show itself is a bit like a meditation, I imagine, for people.
Well, this is
It's
what
very
we aim for
calming.
it to be, really. For a sort of moment of calm with the sirens there.
Sirens.
Sirens. But, you know, just
Me
bring it
getting
back.
attacked by a bee.
Just bring it back to the room. But I always hoped that it would be something calming, because I find it very calming to be in the garden. Although you don't. The bees, you seem to love you. That's a bee. A bee wouldn't
That's
harm
a bee.
you.
A bee's fine. Before it was a wasp, wasn't it? I think you were lying and you said it was a bee.
I did lie then.
Yeah.
But I actually don't know, because it wasn't as waspy as a wasp. It was sort of,
Right.
it was more of just a fly, actually, or maybe a sort of bee.
Well, you could have said that when it was happening.
It's just a fly.
Let us know in the comments.
A lot of butterflies.
Start a poll. You do a poll on YouTube. It's good for
Oh, it's
algorithm.
good for algorithms.
Yeah.
One of the things we are always talking about is how to be part of the algorithm. We, when we started doing this, we were like, we want this to be very like, it's just going to quietly build. It's just about us being peaceful in the garden.
Yeah.
And calm, and people want to come to that
You're
instead
good
of
at that.
meditation on their way to work or when they're walking the dog or whatever.
Lovely.
Then we can be part of that, and we try and include the sounds of the garden. We've been doing that since 2025.
Is this the catchphrase?
Yeah, this week, at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for over a year. I know, amazing. Really. It's such a great idea.
And what do you do in the winter months?
Still out here?
Still out
No,
there?
we do have. We bank them a little bit. Sorry to let people behind the
this will come out
behind the
mid-November.
hedge. Yes, but but yes, we do bank them. But then we do some in the winter. Sometimes it just gets a bit rainy, but that happens in the summer as well. Sometimes we just get drenched.
It's lovely because you could really you can start to repeat the guests and get them 4 times and get them in every season.
Oh, a man for all seasons. That would be a nice name for it.
Lovely. Yeah.
Wasn't that what they called Thomas Cromwell? Is that Man for All Seasons, Thomas Cromwell? Or was it somebody else? One of the Henry VIII courtiers.
Oh, really?
I feel like you know about Henry VIII.
Oh, well, I used to work at his house.
That's why.
But just to be clear, he had died.
How old are you? Hampton Court.
Hampton Court, yes.
An American friend of mine who does tour guiding was over recently, and she said she'd taken some Americans to Hampton Court as part of a planned package. She hadn't organised it. And she said it was so great. You know, you see where Henry's living quarters were and where the banqueting hall. And I was like, yeah, and the other stuff? And she was like, what other stuff? And I was like, and I got really animated. I was really protective of Hampton Court. I was like, you've got to go to Hampton Court because it's got the Tudors, and then you go through to the Queen Anne bit, and then you go through to the George III bit. And I was like, that would have been perfect because he was the last king of America.
Right. So it's meditation and Hampton Court Palace that really get you going.
Do you know, it was so weird though. It really got me. And everyone around the table was like, are you okay?
Things like sort of patriotism.
Well,
The ignorance of an American going, oh yeah. And you were like, what about our actual history?
Maybe, but I was more concerned that I was like, this is the bit that pertains to you. You left out.
Right, yeah, you can see that the way you can hear the way your voice changes.
You're right, actually.
It really does come from a place. And what did they say back to this?
They were like, right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know. And then they went to Windsor.
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah.
But they didn't go into the castle though. They just went shopping.
That is annoying. Just go to Prescott Street when you're there. I used to live near there. I'm from Slough, so Windsor's where we used to like dream of going.
West Slough. North Slough. Where is it?
Slough. I was
South?
from Langley and Slough.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, but what is Windsor in relation to Slough?
Just a better place. What do you mean?
No, is it North Slough? Or West
I
Slough?
guess it would be south. I think technically.
South Slough.
South. Oh no, Slough. Yes, Windsor would be South Slough. You go along the Relief Road.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's called the Relief Road. I think because you go, thank God we're out of Slough.
Oh, I bet.
A bit fun, actually. I can do a bit
That's
of
good.
local.
There you go,
Never
you
done
see.
that. But I used to work in Legoland in Windsor.
Legoland.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So we've got Legoland and the castle.
It's something for everyone, isn't
She
it?
went shopping. I'm as angry as you are now.
Well, it wasn't. I must say, it wasn't my friend. It was the tour group she was with. But and it was organised not by her. But I was saying, oh, you must go. She's like, oh, I must go next time I'm here. I will go and look at it properly. And I was like,
Yeah,
and I was
to the
like,
maze.
because they went, yeah, because I was like, there's a maze. It's loads to do.
Yeah.
Again, it's
Yes,
got
the
me
voice.
going.
It comes very quickly, doesn't
I
it?
don't know what it is, you know. I don't know if it's a wider problem. But I just was like, you can spend all day at Hampton Court. That's the great thing about it. You get all day. And There's so much to see and explore.
It's a lovely area as well. When you leave, there's
Beautiful
still lots to do.
Yeah, there's the river apart from anything else. It's a nice bit of the river.
Yeah, lovely restaurants.
Love.
Good Chinese restaurant there, actually.
Oh,
If you want some soy sauce.
but then you get all bloated.
Like Henry VIII.
Like Henry VIII. That's why he was so bloated.
He lived right by a Chinese.
He just lived right by then. He just loved that sweet and sour sauce.
I just worked in the gift shop, so I didn't really get to go much into the palace.
I love a gift shop.
But I loved the gift shop. And the music. Oh. The music they played. Bring us in good ale, good ale. Oh, it was lovely.
Oh, look at Tudor
I loved the
songs.
CD. I had the CD.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Because what people might... I realise I'm an eccentric person, but you are truly very eccentric in lots of ways.
Right.
I think that's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah, I think...
I feel like I can say that. We've known each other long enough.
I think if I go... Thank you, yes. And I think... I remember at school being very small, and I wanted to be...
Well, that was the nature of school, though, sure.
Smaller than others.
Oh, because you were so boyish.
My mum held up my shorts the other day, old shorts, and from when I was at primary school.
Oh,
and
she
you
didn't
can't
hold them
believe
up
a
on you.
human could... a human shouldn't be able to get in these shorts and go to school.
How
No wonder
tiny?
she wanted to get a job there.
She must have been worried. How tiny were you?
Well, my sisters used to tell me if I didn't start eating, I'd grow up to be an ant, and I believed them.
Oh, those sisters. Well, that's Claire Lambert for you.
That's Claire Lambert bullying her own brother.
That's how she dominates. Yeah.
That's what she was, yeah, God knows what she was saying to those boys at school.
Worse than that, I imagine.
But,
Poor Claire Lambert, but yes.
I was tiny.
Tiny. And
5'10" is what I wanted to be, and I got there.
well, dreams do come true.
Yeah, I think I wanted size 9 feet, and I got them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I think I wanted to be average so I could fit in. So I think people look at me and they go, he looks very normal. I think, maybe they don't, but I think they do. Maybe they don't. But I think when people get to know me, even scratch beneath the surface, as you say, eccentric. Maybe there's more going on than they would realise.
In a wonderful way.
Thank you.
In a wonderful way. And, you know, I celebrate all eccentricities, and I consider myself a very eccentric person.
You're eccentric, yeah.
Very. I don't know how Alf puts up with me, quite literally. The thing, so for example, the eyes. I know that was not that eccentric, but I liked how you wanted it. But then you might not know about your tea making proclivities.
Yeah.
Alf was quite shocked when you arrived. I said to Jake, without consulting Alf, who usually does make people a drink here, I said, Jake, would you like the opportunity to make your own cup of tea, because you do like to do that.
What a host. Yeah. And if I go into a new, well, you know, sometimes we go to somewhere if we're filming something and people go, can I get you a tea? Or if we're writing on a show together, and I go, just let me do it. And they're always like, no, please. And I'm like, no, please, I'll just do it. Because otherwise I'm not going to drink it. And then I try to be relaxed and I say, you just leave the tea bag in, because I don't want to say, can you please leave the tea bag in for 3 minutes? So I just say, leave it in, but also bring me something that I can put it in afterwards, and I'll sort of do it myself. So basically, just let me do it myself, please.
I'm sure that's what they're thinking when you come to the end of that. But I think that's, but I think that, no, I think that's noble to know yourself well enough that you know that you don't like tea a certain way.
And I was filming a show recently, and they got, you know, you have to send over all the like allergies and stuff you have.
Oh yes.
So mine is bananas and pineapples, kiwis, coconut, gluten, stuff like that. And a girl, one of the runners, she said to me, she goes, I have the exact same allergies.
No.
Can you believe that?
Wow, you're allergy twin.
Yeah. What? She was like, I've never, she goes, I read the sheet, she goes, I couldn't believe it. She was like, it's everything that I'm allergic to.
Imagine how her face must have lit up.
Yeah.
People would have gone, oh no, she's anaphylactic.
Yeah.
And then, so what did you have a nice chat?
We realised that was sort of where our sort of like
Commonalities
ended. But it was nice for a moment. And she was the one who had to go out and get me food. So I was like, oh, I trust you so much.
So much. Yeah. Finally, you could relax.
Yeah. Lovely. So yeah, that's the things I found out I'm allergic to as time goes on. I've discovered. I've had a few hundred years.
That's the thing. If you've been alive since Henry VIII, you will work these things out.
It was a nightmare back then. I wouldn't.
Do you want a chicken leg or not?
Yeah. Vegetarian as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You've always been quite...
His court jester.
Oh, you'd be a great court jester, actually, Jake.
Well,
have you thought about that?
Yeah, were you expecting an adult? He's been telling this one for 100 years.
People would have... You would have absolutely cleared up.
Can you imagine how easy it would have been to be a comedian back then?
Oh, yeah. But trepidatious. I mean, we talk about dying.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Poor blimey, yeah. It would have been... what do they say? Walking a fine line.
Oh,
is that what they say?
Yeah,
Tightrope?
I think so. Yeah.
Was tightrope around back then?
I don't know if they had.
They would have gone, what are you talking about?
They didn't have circus arts and they'd assume you were a witch.
You could have invented so much. Yeah. With our word magic.
Yeah, they would have liked that.
Yeah.
Oh, and imagine.
Imagine a pun back then.
would have blown their minds.
Yeah.
But it's like if you watch Shakespeare, like someone makes a pun joke and they're like laughing for hours. You think it's not that good.
I don't even know what the joke was. I went to the Globe once to watch something, and you know when they tell a joke from the show, or they're doing the play, and everyone around you laughs.
Oh, it's unbearable.
Oh my God. Felt like I was at a Stuart Lee gig. I'm like, how? Like, you know, when people can't wait to be the first ones to laugh at it. Just to be clear, I get Stuart Lee. I find that funny, but I'm not. His audience, you know, they're like, oh, I got it. I laughed at that one.
I think that's a very correct acknowledgement. Yeah, that is like that.
Yeah.
Like if you go to like the National Theatre, I find it's like that as well.
Yeah,
he
when
is
they can't wait.
cross-gartered.
Good delivery though. Even I laughed. I don't know what you're talking about.
To be in one, I suppose. I think it would quite suit me to be in a play.
Oh yeah. Have you not done a play?
Not really. Not since I was much, much younger.
Oh.
Well, actually, I was in Titanic.
You were in Titanic?
Yeah, for 3 months. So
Because I used to live in Battersea, and you were on a big billboard going down one of the streets to Northcote Road.
Oh, goodness.
It's a residential street as well. It's the first time I've ever noticed there's even a billboard there.
Oh.
And it was you.
My word. Oh, yes,
Doing
in
that.
my sailor's outfit. I thought I
Yeah.
looked quite dashing, actually.
You look great.
That looked amazing.
Yeah. Really good.
But anyway, unfortunately, when people saw me in reality, it doesn't look like that at all. He's had far too much soy sauce. But I do enjoy. I like being on stage. I mean, in a play. It's
Well,
not-
Titanic, there must have been plenty of ice to depuff your face.
Oh, very good, very good, Jake. Very good. Well, I do hope you're enjoying my little chat with Jake Lambert. Isn't he brilliant? And it would mean the world to me if you could hit subscribe or follow just to keep us in your podcast feed. It just means that we can continue making the podcast, and it just means we can keep doing the thing that hopefully you like. We take pride in being a quiet podcast, a little bit of serenity in your day. So if you don't mind making a little bit of noise on our behalf, we'd be very grateful. You've been very particular about diet, and I remember when I first met you, you had a lunchbox with. You were very particular about what you had for lunch.
Yeah, I wasn't vegetarian then, so it was always chicken nuggets and sweet corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take that around with me. Because I remember listening to podcasts when I was before I started, about comedians. They would say life on the road, how unhealthy it is and how difficult it is. And that was my biggest fear.
Yeah.
It was that and mouth ulcers.
I've started getting mouth ulcers again.
Really? It might be your diet. If you try cutting out gluten, pineapple, banana, kiwi, coconut, crisps, because they'll cut your mouth if you're sensitive to it.
Oh, yeah.
And if you do get them, though, Anbesol liquid. Don't get the gel.
Liquid.
Yeah.
Okay, good tip.
Get a cotton bud.
Yes.
And dip a dry bit to dry out the ulcer.
Yeah.
Then dip the other end in the Anbesol and put it on it, and it will sting, but you'll be able to enjoy your dinner and eat. The other thing I do is a Cavonia throat spray that I just spray it on the ulcer and it just numbs it.
Right. I like these tips.
I'm on a few, because it's American, the canker sore forums online.
Oh, right. Yes, because I talked about mouth ulcers once to an American, and they were like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, canker sore.
Canker sore.
Yeah.
Canker sore.
Yeah.
Canker
Sounds like
sore
a dinosaur, doesn't it?
Oh, I was going to say it sounds like Arkansas, the state.
Arkansas, yeah, because it took me ages to realise it wasn't Arkansas.
Arkansas. That's the northern version of it.
Yeah, Arkansas.
Arkansas, the chicken capital of America, I believe.
Really?
Bill Clinton's from there.
Bill Clinton, was he a chicken?
I think.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he was a chicken. I think he may have been a chicken. And I know that because my dad was a coach driver, and he worked on my birthday once, and he was driving some Americans around.
Right.
And he said to one of the passengers, "It's my son's birthday today." I think I was about 12. He said, "Oh, give him my hat. Tell him about Arkansas." And I've always had that.
Wow. Isn't that lovely?
That is a nice memory, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a nice memory.
What a lovely thing to do.
It was a very generous, kind thing to do, wasn't it?
Do you remember the hat?
Yeah, see it right now. Red,
Yeah.
Arkansas, and I think it had a truck on it, actually, but maybe it had chickens on
Well,
it.
it suited you.
Yeah, it would have been great. I could have...
A suit and a briefcase.
Suit, a briefcase, and a trucker hat. I would look like Trump's accountant.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were we? Where were we? But
Where were
Arkansas, canker sore.
Canker sore, ulcers, mouth ulcers.
Sorry, yeah.
You started to get them?
Well, I used to get them a lot in my 20s, then I stopped, and then I got one recently. I'm thinking it might have been a banana.
Bananas. I remember I used to have a banana every day, and I went to the chemist once. They came out with this amazing paste.
Yes!
Do you remember the paste?
The paste, and then...
It went away because it was cancerous, and they said people were relying on it too heavily. It's the only... I had the paste,
Yeah.
and I remember being at university, and somebody walked past, and they saw it, and they went, that paste changed my life. And I went, I've only just discovered it. I can't believe how good it is. And then...
Was it that same girl you met years later?
And it was...
Discontinued.
discontinued.
But it was a paste and it stayed on, and then in the morning it was gone.
It was gone. It was just got rid of it. But they said people were putting it on even before they had the ulcer. People were just relying on it, and they had to take it off the shelf. So I went to the chemist.
There's always someone who ruins it for the rest of us.
Ruined it, and it was so good. It was like a grittiness, graininess to it, like almost like sand it. But it was brilliant. And then I went to the chemist, and I said, "What can I do? I always have ulcers, and I had this stuff." And she said, "Do you eat bananas?" I went, "Yeah, every day." She went, "Stop that.
Stop that right now.
Stop that right now.
You stop that." Okay.
And then got rid of the bananas. I love bananas.
Did they?
I was eating one at the time.
And then, don't tell me you fell over on the skin.
Yeah.
Why does nothing work for me? No, sorry, I jumped in.
But I cut out that. Then I realised that crisps were doing it. Then I realised kiwi and pineapple but yeah, bananas I think will do it.
But I think I've talked to you before about my itchy carrot mouth. Where if I have a raw carrot, I get an itchy mouth.
Yeah, I can't eat raw carrot.
And
itchy mouth. That's
I call it itchy.
You can't scratch it, can you?
Well, I said it once on, I think it was Saturday Kitchen, and I said it like, "Oh, I get itchy carrot mouth," and now people say it all the time, and they're like, "Oh, I get itchy cucumber mouth." Like, and I said it, and no one blushes at the itchy mouth.
Where do you feel the itchiness? Is it all over?
Sort of all over. Maybe a bit down the throat, but side of the tongue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
you can't. It looks like you're on drugs. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
You're doing that.
Very unpleasant, just for a short while, and a slight burning tinge, and then it goes.
Yeah, okay.
And something told me, I'm not a doctor, but something told me I should not eat carrots, if that was the reaction.
That would be it, yeah.
But then somebody said it's an allergy, because I get hay fever as well. It might be an allergy to birch or something like that.
Right.
Like, it might be wrong there. A doctor did get in touch at the time and say, because I said sometimes I get it from certain apples. So it might be certain.
Yeah, I can only eat pink ladies, and I can only eat them cut
roll
up.
The score.
If I bite into one, I get a really sweaty forehead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you have to carry the ice.
So I have to carry the ice, stab myself as I work my way through a pink lady.
Wow. I don't like a pappy apple.
What's that?
Like you bite into an apple and it's not crunchy enough.
Oh, yeah. Mate, do I like that? When they're slightly foamy.
Foamy, yeah.
A foamy apple. Don't mind a foamy apple.
Really?
I don't like the sharpness of one. A sharp apple.
As in physical sharpness or taste sharpness?
Don't know. What do I mean?
Like, does it hurt your mouth?
It hurts my mouth, yeah. My mouth is so sensitive, though.
Sounds it.
Yeah. But a chopped up pink lady has to be nice and small slices, and then I love that. Yeah. Watermelon's my favourite.
You can have that?
I have watermelon every day, yeah.
Oh, do you? But it's watermelon.
It's amazing. I had it for breakfast this morning.
Did you? Just a watermelon on its own, that fills you up?
I don't know, but I eat it.
What, is that all you have for breakfast?
And a cup of tea.
That's all you have?
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's hydration.
Yeah, it's mainly water.
Brilliant.
That's why I need to get into more like that. I've been having
lovely.
yogurt in the morning, Greek yogurt.
Okay, yeah. With what?
With a few seeds and some berries, if we've got them, and maybe a bit of honey.
Yeah, nice. That's good, isn't it? Local honey, what do you do there?
Oh, well, no, because where do you get everyone's like, get a local honey. Like, I'll just go
plenty of bees around here, but...
No, I shouldn't get some myself. I don't know where you know what I mean? People talk about local honey as though you've got like a local honey monster.
Is it an urban myth or country myth, wherever they are?
Yes, yes, a rural myth.
If you're supposed to eat the local honey because it's from the local pollen, it will help your hay fever and everything. Is that right? Because it's like good for you. Like localness.
Oh, okay.
Or small independent honey selling businesses have done very well with the marketing.
Well, that's part of what I think it is.
Yeah.
Just those little farm shops, which we know are very damaging, very, very cynical.
Yeah.
No, maybe they have got very good. I mean, people love that idea of just getting something they can put in a paper bag.
What, the honey in the paper bag?
Yeah, you always get one of those little paper bags, brown paper bags from one of those shops.
I love the idea of having one of the wooden twirl things that you know that you have the honey, but it's got the little... It's like a little bee on the end of it.
Alfie's mum Linda just bought me one.
Oh, really?
And I was so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely thing.
Well, these are all the signs suggesting you need to start. Maybe you could have. Could you not have a bee thing here?
Oh, maybe we could.
Oh,
apparently they get to know you. They get to know you so they don't sting.
I think you've been watching the bee movie. They fall in love.
They talk to you.
They turn their back on their bee
bee
friends.
They start writing for you. They organise your
What's
life.
the deal with it? It's Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, Jebby.
He did it after Seinfeld. That was the next thing he went and did, wasn't it? The bee movie.
Oh, I see. I thought you said beekeeping.
Beekeeping.
Oh,
Maybe he does. I don't know. I could find out.
Well,
I'm friends with his wife.
Are you really?
Jessica, yeah, we message.
Really, Jake?
Yeah, I've got a number. We WhatsApp. She loves cats. That's how we got in touch.
Oh, not the musical.
Never asked.
Might be something nice to go to with her.
Oh, yeah.
All the way over in America, she's following you.
Well, yes, the internet.
Jake, though, but you have a big following in North America.
Big following in North America.
Following in North America.
Yeah, and she got in touch. I was walking through an airport. I was in Canada. And
see, there you go, big following.
I got a message.
Jerry Seinfeld's wife.
From her. Stopped in my tracks. She said, me and my husband are huge fans. We love your work. Then I had a Zoom call with her, and he walked in the background, said, "Hey, Jake, to say hello." And so that was the only time I was starstruck by a person. So it's Lake Como, the Coliseum, Jerry Seinfeld. That's the three.
But not Jerry Seinfeld's wife, your friend.
I wasn't starstruck by her because I just knew her really from my DMs. But when I was talking with her, and then a few minutes into the call, the door opened behind and it was him there. Just wanted to come and say hello.
Just him there.
But she had just been telling me about the Bum Bum train. Do you know the Bum Bum train?
Oh, you mean Bum Bum train, yeah?
Bum Bum train.
Oh, you did they go and see it?
They had just been to London. They had been to it.
Oh, yeah.
She was telling me about that. So the first thing I said to him was, "I've just been learning about the Bum Bum train." That was the first thing I said to him, which is not what I dreamed would be the first thing I said to Jerry
No, what are you going to do? Just deliver some stuff at him? People would hate,
I don't know
hate that.
Just at least say hello.
No, but that's better. Straight in.
Straight in with a Bum Bum train.
Yeah, and what did he say? Oh, we loved it.
It was something along those lines. To be honest, I'd gone bright red, and then he was saying those things. I was going, "Thank you, thank you." I was like bowing to the screen. Oh, I lost all
nice, Jake.
all coolness.
Well, maybe you'll go and see them when you're in Los Angeles.
They live in New York, but yes, I will.
Oh, that's even easier.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very thrilled that you're getting all these followers in America.
Me too.
But I feel like this is wonderful.
Thank you
and
very
well
much.
deserved.
Oh, this is so lovely. These shows turn suddenly into like.
I can be sincere and earnest.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I think that's what's confused me. But no, you're very good at that. Actually, you've always been very supportive, very nice, and very generous.
Oh, I don't. Well, that's very kind.
I'd say.
That.
Oh, yeah.
My great pleasure, if so. But no, but you've always been so brilliant, and it's plain for everyone to see, and naturally funny as well. I as an eccentric person, always enjoy watching other eccentric people. I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
And you've always owned that, I suppose.
Oh, that's very nice. I would say you've owned it more.
Well,
you'll turn up in a suit and you'll be you.
I know.
Whereas I'll wear a t-shirt and jeans, be like, "Do I look normal?"
I have to say, I think your version is more unusual.
Oh, okay.
I think saying, "Am I normal?" is more unusual than me turning up in a suit. But at the same time, I mean, we're unusual people, which is part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Because there's actually some comedians are very normal, aren't they?
Yeah.
I find that very confusing.
Yeah, but
I think you just go and get a job.
Why do you need to do this for validation?
Why are you here? Yeah, just normal people.
I know what you mean, actually, Jake. Yeah, but some people do it, and they're quite normal. They have quite balanced lives.
Yeah.
They like to just talk about their normal lives, and people enjoy them talking about them.
Yeah, they're just normal.
Whereas I find the writing process for me is kind of, how do I manage to explain my bizarreness to these people
that they don't. How do I put this on the page?
How do I put this? Yeah, put this out there in a way.
Put it on the page, off the page, on stage.
Do you write on the page? Do you write on a page?
I found whenever I do, it really works. But I've probably done it about twice in my life. You know,
I
when
know
you go,
what you mean, yeah, it does.
Oh, this is good actually. If I write, I end up writing punchlines.
Oh yes.
And I go, oh, if I'm writing like an email,
yeah,
I'll end up naturally wanting to put something funny in it.
Yes.
My gosh, I should do this more for my own writing.
It's funny, isn't it, though, the written the writing process, the literal writing process, is methodical. It does help us process it. But sometimes as well, I will find if I'm in a bad mood, I'll become quite self-critical quite quickly if it's on the page. And I'm like, "Wow, to hell with it,"
I can imagine that, yeah.
based on my meditation.
Scrunch up the paper.
Oh, my Hampton Court notebook.
I've always wanted what do they call it? Like a yellow legal pad. The Americans always have them, didn't they?
You could get them when you go to America.
I'll bring you one.
Oh, I'd like that.
Yeah.
I'd like that. I think it's good to write on different colour paper as well, rather than white.
I learned this the other day, that the Financial Times, it's pink.
Yes, I love the Financial Times.
But it used to be pink because it was the cheapest paper to print on. But now it's not. But they have to pay more to get it on pink paper because that's what they've lent into. But the whole thing was, with the Financial Times, we should be doing it the cheapest way possible.
I like that.
It might not be true, but it sounds good.
I like the FT Weekend. I often get
Do
that.
you?
I recommend it, actually.
What, just reading about money? Is that what it is?
No, it's not. You think it is.
Right, I think it is. You're right, I do think it is.
Yeah, that's kind of part of their shtick, I would say, is that they're like, oh, you think it's about finance? Well, actually, the people in the know that it's not about finance. It's
right. That's to keep those people away.
I think. Yeah, it's a very snooty way of doing it. But I enjoy, as a bit snooty myself, I do enjoy that. I find it does have a financial bent to it. It does have it will say it will discuss things in the financial sphere, perhaps more than other newspapers. But I find because of that, it has a certain neutrality to it that just allows it to talk. It's just talking about how the markets are affecting the world.
Right. They find a way to talk about regular news stories with a financial twist.
I would say so.
Lovely.
Which I find quite interesting because I think because our jobs are so woo, I think something that's anchored and isn't about just saying stuff. It's like, this is why, this has led to this. Then I find that I find that interesting.
I would enjoy that, I think. I might give it a go.
I can imagine.
I'm flying on Sunday. Imagine if I just got on the plane there with the Financial Times. They'd go, cool, look at him.
Look at this small boy with the Financial Times.
Is it big?
It is massive as well. Yeah, you'd love it.
Yeah.
I did it once.
On the plane?
On the plane.
Yeah.
To Canada. And Dara O'Brien was on the plane. He said, oh, look at you. Reading that. You're selling some stocks and shares. And I was like, wow, Dara doesn't know about this, but I do.
Yeah. He's not in the know.
He's not in the know, which I would have thought was very
the same place?
We were going to the Montreal Comedy Festival.
That would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely.
Well,
like Montreal?
I did like Montreal. I think I found it a little bit overwhelming as an experience, which I have talked about quite openly. I found it a little bit overwhelming. It was a different organisation when I went there, and they were like, you have to do material you've never done anywhere else in the world before, but at the same time you have to introduce yourself. And I was like, okay, I think I've got some material that could introduce me to them, I think. But it wasn't... They were like, we need to check because it was being filmed, they were like, we need to check your set beforehand. You need to type it out and send it to us in advance. Then when I got there, they watched me do a gig and they said, you changed some of it. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then when it came to do the recording, it was so stressful. And I was like, can my friends... There you go, there's the stress bell.
What's that saying? Half past?
Half past.
No.
No, 2:45.
2:45?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they said... I said, can I bring my friend Susie backstage? And they're like, no, unfortunately, that is not possible. And when I got backstage, there were loads of people backstage, and they were all screaming and shouting and cavorting and not watching the show as it was being recorded, and that stressed me out. And then when I went on stage, I was telling a story about buying a mattress, and they were not going for it.
Oh.
And you're only allowed to do 7 minutes, so you have to sort of introduce yourself, tell jokes in the story in 7 minutes. And I was like, I think it was like 6 months after my dad had died as well. So I think there was a lot going on for me.
Goodness.
And we'd just come out of the pandemic, and I think I was like, and they were like, I did a bit, and they started flashing the red light at me, and I was like, I'm just going to talk. No, I did what happened. I was like, this isn't working. And so I just started talking to the audience, which I like doing.
Which you're great at.
Well, that's kind of you to say.
Yeah.
Do you know what it did? Centered me in the room. It brought me into the room.
Brought you into the...
So I was meditating.
You were meditating on
just
stage.
in front of 2,000 Canadians and television.
2,000 French Canadians.
2,000 French Canadians. And they were, and so I just started talking to them, and then it started to go well. But then they flashed the red light, and I went, you can flash that red light all you like. I've travelled a long way.
Great.
And then I did it. Then went into the material because I thought I'd better do that. They hated it, and then I left.
Right.
But they enjoyed the bit when I talked to them.
Yeah. So not as big a following as me in North America.
I would say that's why I'm full of. That's why I brought you here to ask what I need to do connect with a North American audience. Perhaps it's not by lecturing them about bits of Hampton Court they should go to. And it's not about talking about buying a mattress. But I'm kind of proud of my mattress set from that experience.
Yeah, what year was this?
2022.
I think I remember that stuff. I remember this bit.
Yeah,
Was it? Did it have the bedside table?
Yes.
Yeah, the one night stand.
The one night stand.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Great. I remember all that stuff. That was lovely.
Well,
they were wrong.
They did sort of like it, but I think they wanted like somebody who comes out, tells it as it is.
Right.
I'll talk to you about this. My girlfriend.
It's not going to really help you with selling North America.
Yeah, that's what you sound like to me. I remember I was after show. The actual live shows when it wasn't stressfully filmed were actually really fun. And I enjoyed them. And then someone came around backstage afterwards and they were like, "Oh my God, we just went to see Jimmy Carr. I laughed so much. I think my mouth is pregnant."
Can we try and unpack that? What on earth would that possibly mean?
Unusual
What
thing
had he
to
done?
say. I don't know what gig you've been at.
Cool, they must have had itchy mouth.
Itchy Jimmy mouth. 10 minutes left.
Go at her like you did at the red light. Don't tell me when to stop.
And you've got your one format point.
There's one format point.
Oh.
Um,
So it's not about the Financial Times or Henry VIII?
It should be. That's the stuff I know about.
Have you been asked to do this at like the Chelsea Flower Show or anything? Do like a live podcast of this?
No, I would like to do something like
Put that out
actually.
there,
Put that, please. I have been to the Chelsea Flower Show, and I always have a lovely time. They're very nice people. I would say as well the other flower shows, the RHS run, are also very exciting. Very nice.
Oh, sorry, I just don't know what I've heard of.
No, I'm just saying that as a general thing. Like Chelsea is lovely and it's kind of the jewel in the crown. But there are others. There are other options.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Which are also no.
Which
apologies.
you'd also happy to go to.
Which I'd be.
Should we name them?
And do you know what the other one is? The other big one?
Shall I guess?
Yeah.
Roehampton.
So close, Hampton Court.
Oh! God. Right,
yeah.
Hampton Court Flower Show.
Yeah.
I remember there was a few days when I worked at Hampton Court Palace. Every year they sell amazing grapes, but it's like a secret. So they said to me, amazing grapes. Actually, maybe just some American tourists. People would come in and I remember I went to work that day and they said, people will come in and they'll ask you for the grapes. We have the grapes. Back, whatever what do they say? If you're in a shop, what do they call it at the back bit?
Back room?
Back room?
Stockroom?
Stockroom, backstage, not backstage. What's their version? What's normal people's version of backstage? Back there.
Back end?
Back
Storeroom?
storeroom. They had these grapes. And people would come in and go, "Have you got any grapes?" It was like that. They would say, "Have you got any grapes?" And I'd go, "Yeah, we have some." Then the manager would get them the grapes and they'd sell them, and it was like, and they were like, they're only available for like a week every year, but they're the most delicious grapes.
Wow.
They were lovely, really lovely. But it was like they said people will come into the gift shop and they'll ask if you've got the grapes and say, "Yes, we have some of the grapes." That was it.
That's all you have to say is,
Yeah.
yes, we have the grapes.
Yes, we have the grapes.
Yes, we have the grapes.
Yeah, we have the grapes. And then we go and get the grapes. It was bizarre.
And so then you'd have to go and get the grapes and then people would be happy?
Yeah, they would be so happy. But they're grapes.
Would they eat the grapes there? Or
No, they took them away.
So you
then.
take them away?
Take them away.
Take them away.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
That does sound eccentric.
Yeah, it was like they would come in and it was just like, it's not on the till system, and it was like, but you have to put it through as this.
Oh, what did you put it
Weird.
through as, do you know?
Can't remember now. No, it was 2008.
Big year.
Big year.
Did you see the grapes?
I saw the grapes. No, I'd see them. It wasn't that something else was going on. There was actually, I'm sure it was actually grapes in there. I don't know what was in the grapes, but they looked like grapes. Yeah.
Maybe there was something in the grapes.
A drug thing. Well, an eighth is a measurement for drugs. Can I have a Henry VIII?
Oh my goodness.
Maybe.
Now you
See, that's the sort of pun you'd make back then, and he would have gone, "I don't know what you're talking about." And you'd go,
Yeah.
"Oh,
In the future.
Henry, in the future. That's going to be so good.
He's like, what
I'm
is
gonna
this
be on
future?
a Pottering YouTube show. What? It's so much I have to unpack here, Henry. But trust me, don't behead me. That was a good joke.
Okay. No, I find that so intriguing.
Yeah.
What an interesting memory to carry with you, nearly 20 years.
And the Chelsea manager at the time, I believe, was Avram Grant, and he used to come in all the time. He loved Hampton Court Palace.
There you go. Well, I should get to know him.
Yeah, but he's not there anymore.
Well,
But
no,
he was
more
the
time to
Chelsea
talk to me.
manager. Have him on.
Have him on. He's like, what do you think about Hampton Court Palace? It is the best one. But
So yeah, Hampton Court Flower Show. See you there.
see you there, maybe. Wherever. We don't mind. We don't mind. We're open. Tag
them.
Tag them. That's what people do. Tag them. Now, the one format point that I always
yes. That wasn't it then.
forget is...
Cool.
Oh, you haven't drunk any of that water. That's not like
You
you.
can make a cup of tea with this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you could. Get the timer. The thing is...
Oh, yes, sorry.
What is your first memory of a garden? It's a format point. You
Mine's...
can't have it. No one else can do that.
Is it okay that mine's not real?
In this context, yes. For you, yes.
I went down the end of our garden in Langley, in Midfield Avenue, and I thought it was the first time I'd ever seen a dragonfly. But the dragonfly looked like an owl. And what was do you remember there was like a children's show where it was almost like it had an owl figure was in the children's show, and it was almost not...
Y-Bird,
Maybe it was Y-Bird.
Play Days.
I think I'd seen Y-Bird, and it had dragonfly colours, and I remember looking at it going, oh wow, this is the first time I've ever seen a dragonfly, but it was a dream.
Oh, you
But
got
I
it?
always think about that.
That is an interesting, because I don't always remember my dreams. How old were you at that time? Oh, sorry.
Oof. No, you're supposed to, when you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
lay there as well, and think about your dream, and don't let yourself go, oh no, I don't quite remember it.
go back to
Keep
sleep.
going into it.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing.
Oh no, I think because I'm enjoying it. Last night, it was,
Lucid dream.
there were two people fighting in a park on Clapham Common, and they'd been fighting all day, and one of them was trying to stop it, and I went over, I said, no, you have to stop this, because people have been watching, this is going viral, we're going to make the film of this, and then the one who didn't want to fight anymore turned around, and it was Ryan Reynolds.
He didn't need...
And he was living in a house share, because it turns out him and Blake Lively had run out of money.
They spent it all on Wrexham.
And then that's why he was angry, and he was fighting with this man in the park. And I said, I'm going to make the film of this. That was my dream last night.
What was Ryan's expression?
He wanted me to get him tickets to an NFL game because he couldn't afford to go. And then I took him to my mum and dad's house, but it was another house in Langley where they don't live anymore, in Hawkincroft.
But they were there?
My dad was the only one there, and he had a red Ford KA, which he's never owned, but he had that in the drive. And I went in,
They're a very economical car.
and he was making sweet tofu.
Sweet tofu.
I don't know if that exists either, but that was last night.
That's something you should copyright.
Yeah.
Sweet tofu. And then, what was he making? In the garden or in the kitchen?
So my dad said, could you help me with this? And then I went over and I was trying to help him make it. And I said, I need to know what this looks like so I know how to help. And Ryan Reynolds had the cookbook and he knew what it looked like. And I went to see it and he went, no, you can't see this. And I went, but how would I know what I'm making? And then that's when I woke up. And then I went back and let myself think, what happened there with that dream? Where was I? Because I think you go from,
Interesting.
in a dream like that, where I'm in Langley with Ryan Reynolds and my dad making sweet tofu, suddenly you're in the real world. I think, you know, like when you buy a fish and you get a pet fish and you're supposed to keep the fish in the bag you get it in and put it in its new tank and give it a moment for the water to get the same temperature. And I think that's what you should do when you wake up in the morning. A minute ago, I was around the world somewhere doing something with Ryan Reynolds and my dad, and now I'm in bed in Battersea on my own. So let me just try and figure out where I was 10 seconds ago, and then I can sort of like bring myself back to a present time and then like get out of bed.
Oh my God.
What did you ask?
I don't care. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything. How am I going to... I keep thinking of like, how am I going to make this unless I can see it? And he went,
Yeah, he wouldn't let me see it.
that's classic Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. And I said, well, I'm not getting you the tickets then.
Did you say that?
I should have.
No,
if I go back
You know,
tonight,
in the
I'll
moment.
tell him.
In the moment.
Yeah.
What does that mean? So were you stressed when you went to break up the fight? Or were you like
No, I was very calm.
very calm?
Because I think I said, this is going viral, I'm going to make the film of this.
So you had a good idea.
I had a
and you
good
owned it.
idea. And I
Yeah.
said, trust me, this is what we need.
This is what
This is what we need. You two now need to make up now. The cameras are on, make up,
Make
because
up
this will
and-
be the end of the film. I didn't know that afterwards me and Ryan Reynolds were going to go see my dad, but
well, he probably wanted to spend some time with you just to discuss how you know.
money.
Firstly,
yeah.
the
Get him out of that house
remuneration.
share.
Yeah, get him out of that house share.
Yeah.
Him and Blake Lively were in the house share.
No, just him.
Oh,
So I don't know what was going on with Blake.
Maybe they were having a difficult time.
I guess so.
I think owning a football team takes its toll.
I think so. Yeah, and she's had her troubles, hasn't she?
Yes, has she?
Wasn't she on a film and she fell out with the director?
Oh, yeah.
They're going through
They're
a
going
lot.
through it. So probably a bit of sweet tofu making was just what he needed.
Yeah, and tickets to an NFL game.
And tickets to an NFL game.
Yeah,
Which you like.
I like the NFL. I would have done it. I would have said, yeah, let's
yeah,
go.
of course. You would have. You were kind like. You're very generous.
Yeah, but so
How did you cover how you got from Clapham Common to Langley?
no, I don't remember the car we got out of. I just remember that my dad had a red Ford KA, and I'm looking at it going, never had that before.
Does your dad like tofu?
No. He likes meat. My family will think I'm like a hippie because I'm vegetarian.
Oh.
And they can't understand which one can you and can't have. My nieces are like,
Which one can't you?
yeah, they don't know what
The
I am.
dead stuff.
Yeah.
The dead.
But I'll eat eggs and milk, and that confuses them, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But they thought they were doing a good thing probably with the sweet tofu.
yeah. It was very considerate. And my dad can't cook, so I remember when we walked in, my dad said, I'm cooking. I was like, what is going on? Strangely, Ryan Reynolds living in a house share, me and Ryan Reynolds going to meet my dad, and the thing that made me go, what's going on here, was my dad cooking.
Yes.
That was the thing that made me go, what is going on here?
This is interesting. Okay, well, Jake, I've really enjoyed this, as I knew I would.
Oh, me too. It's been lovely.
Thank you for coming to the garden.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's lovely.
It's always lovely to have you here. I've realised I haven't seen you for a while, so it's been a lovely catch up for me.
Yes. And for me. Sorry.
And yes,
Yes, I imagine it has been.
Is there anything you'd like to plug?
I just have a podcast called Had Worse Mondays, and it's just me talking for an hour on my own every Monday.
That is a delightful meditation.
That's
Delightful.
very nice. Yeah.
You ask yourself questions and then you answer them.
I just go off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's
people ask
lovely.
me questions and I go off. Yeah.
Lovely.
It's just me. Yeah.
What a lovely thing. Lovely, Jake. You're always so creative. I just absolutely admire it.
That's very lovely.
Well, I'm glad as ever to see you thriving. So thank you for coming to join us and tell us about your wonderful world. And thank you for joining us here on Pottering. As I always say, if you do like the podcast, do subscribe. It does help more than you could ever know. And
commenting helps as well.
commenting's really good. Really good. Commenting's great.
One ending.
Very punctual.
Isn't it?
The one thing people love about this. The most punctual podcast.
Wow.
Hour.
Yeah, really bookended the episodes.
That's, yeah. Run a tight ship here.
And if that stays in, both bells going off, then people will know how much of the episode was actually cut.
Yeah. Maybe we've just reimagined an hour. But Jake, thank you as ever for being part of my life and for being part of this podcast.
I don't know how to return this, but that was so lovely. But just that back at you.
And also, you got that other podcast I did with you. When's that going out?
Oh, I stopped doing that. I've got a new one coming out soon.
What about my episode?
I don't, it just sort of sat there on a hard drive.
Oh, good. Well, fine.
Yeah.
Then. Anyway, that's the end. Look at this beautiful butterfly here amongst. Oh, look at that bumblebee. It's like a bird. I thought it was a butterfly. It was so big. Isn't that lovely? Unfortunately, me talking frightened him off. But hopefully he'll remember to come back. They're very busy, aren't they? Famously. So thank you very much for listening or watching Pottering. If, as I say, you don't mind, do hit subscribe. Do put a comment there, because for a quiet podcast, we really need you to make a little bit of noise. Thank you for joining me, and we'll be back with you next Thursday at wherever you get your podcasts, or you can watch us on YouTube, or you can watch us on Spotify, or whatever you like. Okay, that's all. Thanks. Bye.